guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 of the highest paid work from home jobs that you can do on your laptop anywhere in the world. So if you want a job that you can basically control yourself, where you work for yourself, and there's no salary cap, then this video is definitely going to be for you. I've actually been working online for myself in different ways. I've made a little bit of money, I've made a lot of money throughout different jobs, probably starting when I was 21 years old. So I definitely know what kind of jobs that you can get online, and I currently work online for myself. So if that is something that you are looking to do, then definitely stay tuned and make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you like it, and let's go ahead and get on with the video. So like I said, this video is not about clipping coupons or getting rebates back on your groceries. These are actual careers that you have to invest time and money into to learn certain skills. So with these particular jobs, it's basically the harder you work, the more money that you're able to make. And I like that fact because I can basically control my lifestyle better that way. I can reach certain goals a lot faster and not have to wait for an employer to give me a raise or an employer to tell me when to take vacations. So right away, I can already tell that when I put this video out, I'm gonna get a ton of different comments being like, well, I don't have training, I didn't go to college for this, I don't have that skill, I'm not even quite sure what that job entails or what that means. However, weighing the pros and cons is really important to making such a drastic life change as to pursuing a work from home job. So while you might be considering the cons of all of these jobs and all the things that you might not be able to do, you also have to consider what you're giving up by not pursuing these jobs. 1 year of studying super hardcore and trying to figure out how to do this job and taking a course on it maybe, or taking some online classes, can basically change the next 10 plus years of your life. So it might be daunting and you might think, oh, I have no idea how to even start or what to do. You can train yourself on any of these different jobs and you don't need to go to college for them. All you need to do is just become an expert in that particular field, and you can pretty much do anything online nowadays. So 1 year of really intense focused work on studying these particular jobs can turn into years of you working for yourself. So just kind of think of that. You could be working the 8 to 5 for the next 10, 20 years, or you could really buckle down, really learn and craft your skill in one of these jobs, and potentially working for yourself for the next 10 plus years. So it does take intense focus if you aren't familiar with any of these jobs, but I think in the end, it's definitely worth putting in the work up front and then working for yourself in the future. So these are in no particular order as far as how much they pay, but the first one is a social media manager, which you might think, well, I have no skill in that, I have no idea how to run ads, but you can easily teach yourself all of these things. I actually became a social media manager for a small skincare company that was online when I was, I think, 20 years old. I think I made around $16.50 at the time, which wasn't very much per hour living in Southern California, but at the time I was super young and I was just willing to take anything that was given to me, especially if it was online. But you can make anywhere from, I think, $10 to like $30, maybe even more, to be a social media manager, depending on the client and the scope of the project. So with that kind of job, you basically manage the entire social media for a brand, a person, or a company. So you'll run their Facebook ads, their Twitter, Instagram feeds, and all of the feeds that go along with social media. Let me just say with that, if you're not familiar with running different ad campaigns on social media, it's not always a requirement with this job. So if you're really good at writing copy, taking pictures, scheduling posts, those are super easy things. I'm pretty sure most all of us know what those are. That is something that you can do. All I would do if I were you is look on Craigslist, Fiverr, Upwork, and all those kinds of websites. That's actually how I found my job, through Craigslist back in the day. Nowadays with brands, pretty much everything is scheduled and published and you don't even have to think about it when it goes live. So that is something to consider as well. So the next one is a graphic designer. You don't have to actually be talented or like an artist to be a graphic designer. A lot of companies are just looking for copy put onto websites or banners or infographics, and that is a super easy skill that you can actually learn through Photoshop if you just teach yourself through YouTube videos. So it's not always as crazy as it sounds, but graphic designers make anywhere from $20 to $50 an hour plus if they're really good. But honestly, if you're not as skilled, you don't have to charge a ton, but you can still make a pretty good amount of money. So this next one is pretty random, and I think a lot of you guys may not know about this. Maybe you do, let me know in the comments. But it's basically selling an e-course. So this is something that I feel like has really cropped up within the past year or two. A lot of people are selling e-courses, e-books, courses online, and they're making a killing. And you don't have to have a huge audience to make a lot of money with courses. All you have to do is basically be knowledgeable in one particular skill or one particular practice, and people will buy your ebook or your course online for a pretty good amount of money. The reason people are more inclined to buy courses rather than searching things like on the internet, it's because courses basically guide you through a framework of how to learn a certain skill or a practice rather than them not knowing where to start and randomly searching things on Google or YouTube. You start a website, you can run Facebook ads for literally pennies nowadays, and you can sell a course on pretty much anything. If you want to sell a course on cooking, if you want to sell a course on sewing or knitting, or if you want to sell a course on how to run highly targeted Facebook ads, you can do all of that from your home, and that is an amazing way to generate passive income. You don't even have to think about it once the course is basically live. You just have to keep your course updated. I know personally people that make hundreds of thousands of dollars selling courses online. Another highly paid online job is being a Facebook or social media ad manager. So this is different from a social media manager because you basically manage a company's budget and then manage the ads that go along with it. So you do have to know a bit about marketing. You might have to work free for a while, which can happen with some of these jobs if you need to build up a portfolio of clients to basically show the people that you want to work for money what you've been doing in the past. But you can make anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000 a month managing other companies' ads. So you guys know I have to mention this one, obviously, but being a YouTuber is another high-paying online job. The job itself isn't necessarily passive because you have to keep putting out content, but there are a lot of passive aspects to the job, like creating evergreen videos that keep paying you every single month for years. You get paid in a few different ways when you are a YouTuber, and I will link the video I did up here and down below on different ways you can get paid being a YouTuber, but a few of them are affiliate links, Google AdSense, sponsorships, selling products, speaking engagements. You can also get paid by working directly with other companies to create content for them and different collaborations with other companies in terms of promoting products and things like that. YouTubers can make anywhere from a penny to millions of dollars, which I know is like mind-boggling, but YouTubers get paid way more. I'm not just saying this because I am one, but it's actually something that I've realized within the past few months that is like really blown my mind. YouTubers get paid way more money than the average person thinks because of all of these different ways, and the more you grow your audience, the more money you get paid through these different ways. So it's an amazing way to do something you're passionate about, make semi-passive income, and also make money online working for yourself. Another high-paying job online is being a video editor. You don't have to have crazy skills to edit someone's video. I actually hired someone a couple months ago to edit my videos. She no longer does that because I just found it's easier for me to do it myself, but she had pretty minimal skills. I just needed her to cut and paste certain clips together, and yeah, they can make anywhere from $10 to $50 an hour depending on how advanced they are and how many cool things they can do with video editing. But again, you can apply to do this through Fiverr or Upwork or Craigslist and other different sources like that. I will link below a list of where you guys can basically put your resume online and get people to apply to work with you. Another one is Amazon FBA, or Fulfilled by Amazon. This is something my husband and I do, and we generate a good income from it. It's basically where you source a product either in America or another country or the country where you're living, because Amazon is throughout the entire world, or most of the world, and you source a product. Generally, you make tweaks to an existing product. You don't necessarily have to come up with a brand new idea that's never been done before. You then list your product on Amazon, and through different advertising strategies with the Amazon platform, you can help rank your product through the Amazon search engine, and the higher your product goes on Amazon, the more money you make because the more people see it. And there's absolutely no ceiling on the amount of money you can make through Amazon FBA particularly. I know people that make literally millions of dollars selling just a couple products that they have ranked over time. So it is amazing. I would highly recommend getting into it. It is a gold mine. You can make anywhere from a couple $100s a month to millions of dollars. So I know that's a big gap, but there is a huge opportunity with Amazon. Another way to make money online that is really high paying is becoming a virtual assistant. Virtual assistants can basically help you run your business, run your life, run your household, and they can make anywhere from $10 to sometimes $75 an hour. Another thing that you can do online that is high paying is becoming a copywriter. So you don't need intense skills for this. All you need to know is basic English. I mean, you don't have to be an amazing copywriter to make money, but obviously the more eloquent you are when you write and the more creative you can get with your writing skills, the more you're gonna get paid. You can literally make anywhere from $100 per copy to a couple $1,000s per copy, depending on how large the project is. I was actually a copywriter again when I was around 21 years old. This is when I was looking for ways to make money online, clearly. I made about $200 per article at the time, which isn't a lot, but you can make a lot more. I actually wrote for a local beauty website in the area I lived in, so I actually found them again through Craigslist. And yeah, you basically just have to spray and pray all over Craigslist and all over those sites. And what I mean by that is put out your resume to everybody and see the ones that are interested. Another high-paying job that you can do online or from home is basically a freelance SEO consultant. It's basically how websites rank to the top of Google. So the higher you get to the top of the Google search results, the more potential money you're gonna make, the more people you're going to attract, and a larger audience is gonna see your website or your brand. My husband Doug actually does this on the side, and you can make a ton of money doing SEO consulting, and you can definitely teach yourself. Everything is online, so you can make anywhere from $500 a month to a couple $1,000s a month. You can also work depending on if it's a long-term contract, as in like a project, or if it is just like an ongoing monthly fee. You can do those two options as well. So that is pretty much it for today's video. I also put out a newsletter every single week that gives you guys more ideas and more inspiration, and I'm also going to start interviewing people that actually make money for themselves. So make sure to sign up for my newsletter below and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Like this video if you like it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.